How's it going, everyone? Mike Sleer with KTM. We're out here at Milestones for the Transworld debut of the 2012 KTM SXF. I'll start from the top here. We got our Brembo clutch and brakes. You know, nothing's better than Brembo brakes. These come stock with that. Going down to the wheels, we're billet hubs, with Excel wheels. Dunlop tires this year for the 2012. Billet triple clamps, you know, only bike in its class billet triple clamps. Moving in the motor package this year, we have the biggest improvement for the bike and advantage to all your racers, electric start. Our 450 started with electric start, went on to the 350 last year, and we brought it to the Little Thumper this year with the 250F. So, you know, the electric start is being used by Marvin Musquin, PJ Larson, and of course Ken Roxon, and they have a huge advantage with that at all the races. So make sure you guys go and check that out. Continue this year with the EFI. EFI has been a huge advantage for all your riders, you know, altitude and sea level. Doesn't matter, just, you know, start it up, let it rip. Yeah, you know, chromoly frame, linkage. This bike is definitely one of the leaders of the class, and can't wait for all you guys to go out and check it out.
What's up? Brendan Lutz here with Transworld Motocross. We're out here today at Milestone Ranch MX Park testing out the new 2012 KTM 250 SXF. For 2012, KTM just kind of refined this bike, added electric start, which is really, really cool. I stalled it once and just hit the button and got right back going again. As far as the motor goes, KTM, all they changed on it were the exhaust cams, added the electric start like I said, and changed some of the fuel mapping and the fuel injection. Out on the track, the motor has tons of power. When compared to the previous model that was carbureted, which was a couple years ago now, it doesn't have quite the same hit off the bottom, but it's a good power. It's strong on the bottom and it continues to pull up through the gears and up through the power band. Down the fast straightaways, I didn't want any more power. And through the turns, today it was really, really rutted out there, and I actually found myself wanting to be in second or third gear and just kind of lugging it through the turns and then just tapping the clutch to get out of it. But yeah, just really great power like always for KTM, and motor's one of the best in the class, I think. While the motor was good, the suspension was where I kind of worked with it throughout the day today. I stiffened it up. Initially it was really, really soft for me. It just blew through the stroke, landing off jumps. So we ended up stiffening the compression and also playing with the high and low speed rebound. And then we also added 7 cc's of oil to the front forks. After doing that, it was still a little soft for me, and I think that maybe a little bit of a stiffer spring would be a little bit better for me, but for the average guy, I think that the bike will work really well in a lot of different conditions. Once it was stiffened up a little and we added oil, it just stayed on top of the whoops a little bit better and settled into ruts better. Like I said, once the suspension was dialed in and I got it how I liked it, the bike worked flawlessly. One gripe that I do have is they switched to Dunlops this year, and I'm not a huge fan of the MX-51 front. It didn't really want to stay planted in the ruts. I just feel like an MX-31 has a little bit better grip than this one. Overall,